couple of days ago on the daily chart, Mullen price closed right at the 50-cent level. The following day, which was Wednesday, it gapped down and found some buyers to push the stock up to roughly 80 cents. But it's not looking good. Mullen stock has until September 5th to close at or above the dollar level. But that's not the only thing. They got to close at or above the dollar level for 10 consecutive days before September 5th. If not, they will get delisted from the NASDAQ. So that leaves roughly 10 days. So that would have to start today. Like the clock would have to start today. Now, in an effort to not get delisted, Mullen stock has experienced a cumulative reverse split ratio of 1 for 225 stocks this year. All right, let's get into this article before we continue with the analysis. And this is the Ugly Duckling is producing vans. All right, so Mullen Automotive is the ugly duckling of EV OEM startups and faces many headwinds. Aside from the threat of a downtrend, the company has begun producing vehicles with revenue on the books. Based on early orders for the Mullen Go in Europe and the Class 4 vans in the US, the company could significantly ramp production and revenue over the next few quarters. The question is, though, is the company going to have the capital to follow through with its plans? Once production is established, Mullen stands to command a large portion of the EV delivery market. Its Mullen Campus and Mullen One vans have already been targeted for use by high-profile global businesses and are an untapped market in the EV world. However, the biggest risk, again, is shareholder dilution. The company has issued 2 reverse stock splits to show up its share prices and sustain NASDAQ compliance. The problem is that the short selling and the series of dilutive efforts have eroded shareholder confidence despite new insider purchases. For example, the CEO just recently purchased a little over 100,000 shares for about $100,000. In addition, they announced a purchasing buyback program roughly worth $25 million, as the board and the CEO think that the stock is undervalued. Again, this is another effort, though, to try to pump up the stock to that dollar level. Now, what's significant about this dollar level? Well, if we scroll out to the weekly chart, you can see that was the last major support area that was established in June and July. However, when price rebounded to continue its downward momentum, you had a doji candle that formed the week of August 7th before eventually this level broke to the downside. Price did pull back, hit the lower end of that doji candle before then seeing its next leg down, reaching all-time lows at 40 cents, which is where we are today. So let's recap. Beginning of August, price was basing right at that support level. Price broke down multiple weeks in a row, but eventually found some bidders this past week. However, this is not going to serve as a major resistance level. Now, if we go to the actual calendar, we do have a short trading week, Labor Day week. So I don't see it happening. Anticipate that Mullen Automotive will get delisted, and that's going to hurt its chances of getting the extra capital that it needs to try to fulfill its delivery goals and projections for their vans. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Please like the video.